I just made £150 in an hour. I'm not proud of what I did. It feels like I let go of my childhood. But finally, I did it. Something I wanted to do for a while now, but I'm so emotionally attached to it. I sold my Nintendo Switch. A few weeks before I let go of it, I was crying. I did not want to do this. All the memories and games played is what me and my friends did. The bonding moments, playing Mario Kart with my girlfriend. My mind was racing. I thought playing 1 hour a day of video games is okay, but I was lying to myself. I'm in the tech shop with the console in my hand. It's just a piece of plastic, really, but it's a box of memories, of laughter, friendship, and frustration. When I lost the game, it felt like post-nut clarity without the clarity. It's a simple transaction, but it felt like so much more. I go to the shop assistant. For him, it's just another console. He reaches his hand to take it. Time seems to slow down. I remember the joy I felt when I first unboxed the console. The weight of playing a new game, my eyes opening wide to see the progress I made from the easy to the hard levels. I also remember the times I spent hours on the screen, ignoring what is important to me. I always wanted to play for just one more hour. But the thing is, it was never just 1 hour, was it? Where was that 1 hour when it came to my goals? I was not letting go of the console. I was letting go a part of my life that no longer served me. I was taking back control. So, with a deep breath, I hand over the console, cash in hand. It was final. This is gonna sound disgusting. I remember the exact moment that I decided to quit gym. It wasn't a big choice. It was a small thought during a normal day where I work. During my break, I find myself in the bathroom and I see myself in the mirror. The bright lights from the bathroom showed me how tired I was from my job, gym. I've cleaned these toilets hundreds of times. Just then, I knew the gym wasn't something I had to do. It was a choice and it wasn't helping me anymore. I take off my work clothes. They were sticking to my skin because I had been making coffee all day. I remember looking at the cold floor of the bathroom. It's not ideal, but it's a place I can use. And then, right in the middle of the slow afternoon, with the smell of fresh coffee coming from the door, I start doing push-ups. 1, 2, 25. I can feel the cold towels against my palms, the strain on my muscle, and the smell of the floor. Yeah, it was raw. It was real. In this moment, when I'm doing something, instead of just thinking about it, I see things in a new way. It's not about the gym, the fancy equipment, or the travel time. I'm making the most of each moment, no matter where I am. So, that's exactly what I did. I transformed a regular bathroom break into a chance to work out. It was a small move, but still, a step towards doing the things that match my goal. I'm changing what it means to work out, breaking free from the constraints of a gym, and taking control of my lifestyle in a way that suits me. And just like that, my reality shifted. I'm not just a barista on a 10-minute break anymore. Now I'm a person making the most out of my time. I'm choosing to exercise not in the gym, but in the coffee shop. It was unconventional, but it was me. And you got to be unconventional when every guy has a six-pack, makes 10K per month, and isn't needy with women, even in the most unexpected places. It's a reminder that change can happen anywhere. I feel super focused. I did more in 1 month, January 2024, than I did the entire year of 2023. I don't feel more productive, like I'm not doing more stuff. I'm not adding on to my days. It's just that now things are clear when I remove distractions. I said no to the things that weren't my yes. Here is a list of things that I said no to last year, which has made things easier for me this year. I said no to studying in coffee shops. So I would dress up, look nice, get the bus or the Uber to the coffee shop, and then I would study and work on my business. But think about it there. How many choices do I have to make before I even start my work? Oh, should I work in the coffee shop today? Oh, what time should I go there? Am I going to take the Uber or am I going to take the bus? Oh, if I take the bus, then it's a bit cheaper, but then I have to leave at this time. Oh, but then with the Uber, it's more expensive, but then I can leave whenever I want. When I get to the coffee shop, oh, what drink do I want? Where should I sit? And all of these choices that needs energy, all of these choices that I need to make require energy, but then I made one choice to only do work in my bedroom. So now imagine all the 20 choices that we had to make to even get to the coffee shop. All that energy now is saved because I don't have to decide where I'm going to work. I know where I'm going to work. There's no commute. There's no choice of transport. And as I make this choice, I realize now that the reason why I wanted to dress up and go to the coffee shop to do my work is because I wanted to have the small chance to maybe see a girl and then potentially go up to her. Of course, I wasn't getting any work done in comparison to me just being in my bedroom, laptop, everything, my books are here, and no distractions. Another thing I said no to is doing freelance video. This means I stopped making films for other people. I was making Instagram videos for clothing stores. I was making films for other people. And then I realized, truthfully, I don't really care about them. I don't care about their message, their values. And if I want to do this long term, I gotta care about it. And what I love during that process of making stuff for other people, I really honed in the filmmaking skills, like approaching people, making stuff for people, editing and marketing for other people. I'm glad I did those things because now I can put all of those skills into me. I quit my job at the coffee shop, so this is the only thing I do. And before I left, I stacked up extra hours and then I put it down to less hours. And then I left. I said no to video games. I said no to low self-image friends. And what I mean by low self-image friends is that they're good people. But when I would be around them, I would feel less of myself. I stopped YouTube scrolling. So I have like 10 extensions for my web browser. And what that looks like, when you go on the first page of YouTube, it shows you all the recommended videos YouTube thinks you would like to watch, your For You page. When I go into YouTube, I don't have any of that. It's completely blank. It's completely empty apart from the search bar. So it's a lot more intentional. And then when I do find a video, I don't see any thumbnails. I don't see any likes, any comments, any views. And normally when you watch a video on the side, YouTube has a list of other videos that they think you want to watch. I don't have that either, so it's literally just the video and nothing else. I said no to Instagram consuming. I don't have it on my phone. The only time I use it is on my laptop. And when I do use it, all I do is post my cute little video and get the frick out. Literally, when I'm on the page to do my thing, I squint my eyes so I don't see any content, any stories, any likes, any other notifications. So much so, and this leads to the next thing, I've said no to DMs. I've stopped checking my Instagram DMs. And this is very rude. This is very rude of me. I am, like the acquaintance in my life, I'm not replying to them at this moment. And it's rude because I'm actively posting on Instagram. However, I'm not replying to anything. I'm not even open, the notification tab? Yeah, I've not opened that. This is rude, yes, but this is what's needed of my goal right now. And finally, this has been a game changer. The last thing that I said no to is lack of clarity in my creative process. Well, what does that even mean? As a creative, it's all nice to do your work when you feel like it, sit around all day until inspiration hits. That's all good, yeah? But that isn't serving me in this moment. The clarity in my video process, and the video process is essentially the stuff that I have to do. Once I make that clear, the stuff that I have to do, that structure is beautiful. It's a game changer because now it's less time thinking about, oh, shall I do this or that? I know very clear the single task that I need to do. What that means is that I made a to-do list of every step it takes for me to get an idea from my head to a video on YouTube. Think about it. Every single step, because that's what's required of my goal, every single step that it takes for me to get an idea from my head to online video on YouTube, I wrote it out on one page and it's literally simple sentences. This is big because the thing that I've been struggling with and that I see in other young men is that they have all this talent, drive, and energy, but they just simply don't know where to go with that energy. They don't have the direction or the path or just the clear step. It's not actually even the whole journey. It's just, what's the next thing that I need to do? The exact one step that I need to do. And now that I've identified that in a process, in a way that I'm able to understand it clearly, I know exactly how and what I need to do. If you're not sure where you are in your process, have a listen to how I break down my process so you could apply the stuff from mine that would help you in yours. Before we know what our process is, what is your aim? What do you want from life? It could be short-term, long-term. What's your goal? For example, my aim is to upload on YouTube. Well, I can't upload to YouTube if I have no videos to edit. For me to edit, I need to record videos. For me to record, I need a script. So, for me to have a script to record, I need to write. Right here. The single task that's gonna retire my family is for me to be on my laptop and writing. Yes, I still need to record and edit, but I can't do any of those other stuff if I'm not writing. The main thing. What's your main thing? What's your one big moving task that's gonna retire your girlfriend and your family? If you have no purpose, anything can distract you. At the coffee shop, I worked there for a while. I had no purpose. I didn't know how to say no. Most of my business journey so far is me saying no to things. So when the coffee shop asked me to join the Barista Coffee Shop Challenge, it's a competition where I would face other Starbucks baristas to make coffee to the death. When they asked me, I hesitated and I said yes. It took me months of revising to prepare. What hurts now is that during that time, I really wanted to be a YouTuber. I was working 30 hours at the coffee shop and I was coping. I was coping by choosing the coffee shop contest over my goal. Because I was watching porn, playing video games, having 3 caramel frappuccinos during my breaks, I was not clear with myself. I was distracting myself from the main thing. So I spent time revising on Coffee Academy. I was spending time outside of work to revise coffee facts. Fair enough if it's something I wanted to do, like if I was passionate about coffee, but I was working hard on the wrong things. The things that aren't my goal. This is what happens when you have no purpose. How do you know what the distractions are if you don't have a goal to begin with? I see a lack of purpose when I speak to other students. I'm studying film at uni. They don't know what to do with their career long term. They don't show their work on Instagram, even though they're super talented. Be clear with yourself by defining what you want in life. Define your values and then stick to your values even when you get tested. This would have helped me stay on track when I was tested by coffee shop contests, helped me with girls when I've lowered my standards because I have no other options and I'm lonely, and busting to Instagram models when I'm in a relationship. I didn't learn to say no to these distractions because I had no purpose to begin with. Write down on a quick piece of paper the 3 words you are maximizing for in this lifetime. Mine is work, gym, love. Everything else is a distraction. I quit the gym for home workouts. I stopped uni, my part-time job, video games, to go all in on my work because I knew exactly what I want from life on a piece of paper. Really ask yourself, why? You want a better life, body, money. For what? What does better mean? When you want to make things better, that's like asking AI for help and then getting a long, confusing answer. Just like how you like answers that are easy to understand, your idea of a better life should also be simple and clear. Write down 3 words for your values on a piece of paper. Learn to say no, and then say no to everything that isn't the main thing. You can only learn to say no if you have something to say yes to. Say no right now by not checking the link in my description. Say no to me. This is your journey. Love.